What's up, YouTube? I'm Adam from readinghimin.com. Um, for those of you who don't know, I run a YouTube channel where I give out dating advice to women simply because I believe there's too much dating advice geared towards us men today. And I felt like making a change of some kind. So that's why I run my YouTube channel. Um, Recently, I've noticed there's a product circulating on the web, and I decided to check it out actually, just to see if the products for women are like cosmopolitan, because whatever gets written in that paper, I usually think is bollocks. So take that with a grain of salt, obviously, but I thought I'd give you guys my honest review of the devotion system. Um, so what is the devotion system? Well, as you've probably figured out by now, it's a book by a girl named Amy North. I'm not sure what her credentials are, to be honest, but she's a girl, and that's really all you need to know. She's a girl. She looks pretty good, and she's had a couple of years in the game, so to speak, and she's now written a book about how to attract men and make them obsess over you. Honestly, as a guy looking at her speak and reading her book, I can tell that she has a lot of good information about what it's like to be a girl and to get men obsessed over you. Obviously, that's easier said than done, and obviously, looks play a pretty big part in that, but it all depends on what you're looking for. Because, and if you're looking for a short term mate, if you're just looking to have a one night stand with a man, for example, then obviously looks are everything basically. But if you're looking for a long-term relationship, if you're looking with a relationship and maybe even, kids down the line, you can't just going down the makeup route and making yourself look as good as possible. I mean, of course, that's very important as well. You need to look good for your man. But what I'm trying to say is, if you want to keep a man long term, it's in his head. It's in his head. I mean, like I said, we men are very physical. When we see a woman we like, we become crazy over her, from the looks perspective. But we do grow tired of girls sometimes. And that is because of their personalities. Because no matter how good a girl looks, if she doesn't have the right personality, she's just, we're not going to be interested in her, simply put. Now, I really like the fact that Amy puts a lot of um, she puts a lot of thought into this in her book. Like I said, I read through it, and it's basically, well, there's a lot of chapters really. I can't go through each and every one with you because then this video would be 40 minutes long. But she really goes out, she really goes in deep. She goes as deep into as telling you that she asks you questions like, do you get mad when he goes out on a boys' night out, with the boys? Um, I've never heard a woman ask a question like that. In fact, I'm very thankful that there's now a woman that does this, because that is a very real thing. Because I hate when girls are possessive of me whenever I'm dating them. I'm single currently, and I'm not looking for a girlfriend or anything like that, but I remember every time I had a girlfriend, every single time, I didn't want to spend my, Friday night with her. She would become she would it would be like turning off a light switch, and she would just turn off and not be interested, and just be quiet for a couple of days, as if that was her way of dealing with things. And in general, she just has compiled a lot of these tips really for you girls out there on how to make a man obsess over you, because the last thing you want to do is to attract the man initially and then having him push you away from him. That's the worst thing that could happen, because you're going to get hurt in the process really. And that's the worst thing, because once you get hurt, the next time you're looking to attract the man, your confidence is going to be way lower. Now, your personality has a lot to do with your confidence. The more confident you are as a girl, the more fun you're going to be to hang around, and so on and so forth. So I strongly recommend you looking at this video, take a look at the Devotion System written by Amy North. It is actually a legit book to read if you're interested in how to make a man really obsess over you. She really lays it all out there. Some of the stuff is pretty Machiavellian. It's borderline, it's too much sometimes, really. But if you're looking to make a change, this is the book for you. And I highly recommend you to check out Amy's book. That's my review. And I was thinking of reviewing even more books moving on. So yeah, please read the book and let me know what you think of it. Have a good one. Bye.